Hi everyone, welcome to this exciting tutorial where we'll build a sleek and modern weather app using React and Tailwind CSS. In this project, you'll learn how to build a weather application that allows users to search for any city's weather and even fetch their current location's weather in real time. Throughout this tutorial, we'll be using the WeatherAPI to fetch accurate weather data, leveraging Axios to handle API requests, and utilizing Geolocation to get the user's current position. You'll also see how we combine React hooks like useState and useEffect for managing state, and how to integrate Tailwind CSS to make our UI clean and responsive. By the end of this video, you'll have built a fully functioning weather app, and you'll learn how to integrate external APIs, use geolocation in React, and style your app with Tailwind. Let's get started. First, let's create a new React application. So open a new terminal and type npx create React app, and let's name it Weather App. Then hit enter, and the installation will begin. After the installation is completed, you'll see a new folder called Weather App created. So type cd Weather App, and now you can run your app by typing npm start. After that, as you can see, the application compiled successfully. Now you can view the app by navigating to localhost 3000 in your browser. You'll see the default UI that React provides. We'll now start modifying this to create our weather app. So now, we're going to build the UI using Tailwind CSS. If you don't know, Tailwind is a utility-first CSS framework that allows you to style your components directly within your HTML by using predefined classes. This makes it super fast and easy to create responsive and clean UIs without writing much custom CSS. You can check the official documentation for more info if you want to dive deeper. First, we need to install Tailwind. Open a terminal and type npm install -d Tailwind CSS post CSS auto prefixer. Once that's done, run the following command to initialize the Tailwind configuration. npx tailwind css init p. This command will create two files, tailwind.config.js and postcss.config.js. The tailwind.config.js file is where we can customize Tailwind's default setup, and the postcss.config.js is for configuring postcss. Next, we need to do some basic Tailwind configuration. Open the tailwind.config.js file, and you'll see an empty content array. This array tells Tailwind where to look for your files. We need to update it to include all of our source files. So it should look something like this. This ensures that Tailwind only includes the styles needed for the files in your sarc folder. The next step is to create a CSS file, which we'll name tailwind.css. In this file, we'll add the following lines to import Tailwind's base styles, components, and utilities. This sets up the essential Tailwind CSS layers and allows us to use its utility classes throughout our project. Now let's restart our app and continue our development. This will recompile everything, and once it's done, we'll be ready to start building out our weather app UI using Tailwind CSS. Let's move on to the next step. The first thing we need to do is clean up our project. Go ahead and remove all the default files except for index.js, app.js, and the tailwind.css file we just created. This will give us a fresh start to build our weather app. In index.js, don't forget to import the Tailwind CSS file we created. Clean all the existing code, leaving just the essential imports and rendering of the app component. In app.js, remove all the existing code and make the app function return just a div containing hello world. As you can see on the screen, Hello World is now displayed instead of the default layout. Now everything is working well. To test if Tailwind CSS is working, let's change the color of the text. To do that using Tailwind, we add a class called text followed by the color. For example, text red 500. As you see, Hello World is now in red. Tailwind CSS makes this really easy. We can also add MT10, which is responsible for margin top, and as you can see, it works perfectly. Now, I'll leave you with the UI creation. Take your time, enjoy coding, and I'll be back once the UI is finished. See you soon!